Okay, so it's Saturday again, and we're gonna plant out the rest of these seedlings today. Surely I can get this done in 8 hours. 8 hours of work, 8 hours or less. We're gonna see. Some fun development in the lettuces, being outside with the sun and the cooler temps. It's 33 today. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I woke up this morning, the house was like 64 degrees. Anyway, I talk too much. The lettuces have some gorgeous color on them now. A red salad bowl. It's red now. It was totally green when I brought these out. It would look like the summer bib. It's red. Yeah. And I still don't have a plan on where things were gonna go. My drawing that I was working on was for spring and summer things. So I'm just gonna pop in cool stuff wherever, because they'll be done anyway, right? By the time I do squashes and peppers and things outside. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I guess I'm gonna start in this corner here this morning by that tower. I'm gonna start with the dazzling blue kale. Some pretty good roots. And when I plant these, I'll be planting them up to the neck again. So planting them up here. So this is the dazzling blue kale. All right, so I have 8 of these early purple Vienna kohlrabis. So 5 of them are gonna go right here. And then I've got 3 that are gonna go in the bed behind me. You know, this is taking hours. Chloe. It's just, I've been pulling weeds too. I've been doing other things. I've been pulling weeds. Drinking wine. It keeps me warm. So this is the bed with Brenda's baby. Brenda's baby did survive Elliot, thank goodness. So I'm gonna put the rest of my early Vienna kohlrabi in this bed. I don't think these cabbages, this is a quarter view, I don't think these are gonna get of any significant size. They've been here for a few months and this is all they've done. So I don't mind planting around them. Okay. All right, here's dazzling blue kale again. Now this dazzling blue kale is gonna get kind of big, kind of like the lacinato. It's a lacinato type kale. So I need to space these out pretty good and not too close. Here's where I'm going to plant a lot of climbing things, so I want to make sure, since this is a perennial, this is going to be around the whole year, so I want to leave enough room for these to get big and I can still plant my vining things here. So we'll move them back, what, about a foot, and they probably need to be at least a foot apart. So we choose, that's 4. 4 is probably enough. And then the rest we can use elsewhere, which is awesome. Because look at that color. Look, I'll just spread that around. Okay, so next is some really big color impact for this bed. This is a ruby red Swiss chard. And then I have this red salad bowl. And put that in there as well. Here is one of the ruby red Swiss chard. So these seeds I started December 1st, and then I potted them in the containers with the lids, and then I potted them up into these cells on the 11th. So today is January, I think 15th, and that's the size. That's 1. So we've got pretty good roots going on. Also, not that it matters, but we have extremely low humidity right now. So if you have naturally curly hair like me, and you get to straighten it and it actually stays straight, you know how wonderful this is. It's so straight. Okay, so here's my Red Bull Brussels sprouts. Aren't they gorgeous? I have quite a few babies here, so I think I'm only gonna put 1 on either side of Brenda. So 2 babies will go in this bed, and then the other babies I'll spread around. I just wanted to make a note real quick for myself and maybe for you to see what conditions I'm growing in. Right now it is 12:42 p.m. On January, I'm gonna say 13th. Anyway, it's 12:42 p.m. and finally most of the potager is in full sun in the wintertime. So if I circle that corner with the compost is still in a bit of shade, but everything else behind me is in sun. And then going on around that other, by the entrance gate there, that's in shade, but everything else is in full sun. And I believe the sun goes down at 5:15, 5:20. So I'm getting maybe 4 hours of sun right now. But the cabbages are still doing great. They've been doing great all winter. I've got some broccoli over there that survived Elliot. I had roses blooming up until Elliot. So actually, and those mustards over there, they're still kind of in a little bit of shade. So they're getting maybe 3.5 hours of sun. So I guess because they got established late summer, early fall, like with their roots and things, they're able just to maintain with that little bit of sunlight. So I just thought that was interesting. Okay, back to planting. Bella? Oh my. Okay, so the day is getting away from me. It's crazy. I'm struggling to get all of these, 3 relatively small trays of seeds planted in 8 hours, or at least during daylight hours. Okay, so in keeping with using bunching onions as dividers, delineators, here is my kohlrabi. I've got a bamboo stick here to kind of give me a straight line, and I'm gonna do a line of these red long of tropia onions right here before I do this summer bib lettuce. So these are long day onions, but I can use them as bunching onions here in my short day Southeast Texas. So I won't get big bulbs on them, but I can use the tops, and I can use the little tiny bulblets. So I'll put them in bunches of 3, kind of like I did the red of Florence. Let's do that. Okay, next, while I still have some daylight, we're gonna do the corn mosh, and hopefully I have time to do the cabbages. So, okay, here's the corn mosh. Also, would like to point out that little cell there, what I have been cultivating as a strawberry. It's a weed. So I've been cultivating a weed. Anyway, but I did get some actual strawberry seeds to germinate, so I'll show you those in a different video. Those are in my office, so thanks. So this corn mosh, I did not get very good germination. Not real happy with it so far. Right now, I'm not impressed because I think I put like 5 seeds in every cell. And I think I got maybe 1, sometimes 2 in a cell. So, okay, maybe this one has 5 in it, maybe. But the other ones don't. So I'll lay them all out and get them planted, and then we'll move on to cabbages. Are they done? Except for these right here, all the cabbages got done, thank goodness. So these I'm gonna put on the other side of that janky looking trellis thing there. It's gonna go on the other side, but there's a lot of weeds that I need to get rid of first, so those will go in later. I had a little bit of lacinato kale left over. This is not the dazzling blue, this is just the regular dinosaur kale. I've got a few red onions, and then I've got all these flowers. So the flowers I'm gonna put back in the house because I don't know if we're gonna get any more deep freezes. Before Elliot, the last deep freeze was like the snowpocalypse. Is it Yuri? I think back in 2021. That was Valentine's Day. So that's still a month away. So anything could happen. I don't trust my flowers. This is straw flowers and pelargoniums. The money plant maybe. Oh, and it's got, the money plant has some new little fuzz on it. Oh, it's fuzzy. How cute is that? This video's finally done. That took way longer than it should have for 3 72 count flats, I think. Anyway, this shirt's weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna call it done. I do have the day off work today. I'm not sure if I want to plant more things, if I want to film more things. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.